All right.
Do you see it?
Let's look. My internet is lagging a little bit.
Let me try to refresh it.
Hmm. Of course, we start, and now I can't even see if anybody's on.
I know mine's not working either.
Weird.
It's not showing live.
Ah, I see it now.
Do you?
Hmm.
Why is mine not showing it? Let me go back again. You see the live on your computer?
I see it, but I can't see people if people are on or not. So let me go back. If anybody's on, I apologize. This is our first live. We've never done this
We're
before.
experiencing technical.
Hey.
You see it?
All right. Yep, I see it. And hey, Leslie. Hi, Leslie. There is a roughly 15-second lag, so we apologize if that throws anybody off.
Yeah, I see it.
We'll wait for a little bit so that everybody can have a chance to get on.
Okay. I don't see the comments though. Oh, I see Leslie's comment. Okay.
Yeah, it's off to the right hand
Okay.
side.
Sorry, it's probably super late, but hey, Leslie. Okay.
And I am probably going to have a crying baby in the background, so I apologize.
Okay. Do you want to give it just a few minutes and then we
Yeah,
can
it
start?
looks like there's a few people started. Maybe give it another minute or two, and because it's just now 8:31.
Okay.
Hey, mom.
Hey,
Hey, mom.
mom.
All the hearts.
Yeah, we can count on the moms.
Yeah. We got 7 watching, and one of them is our mom, and 2 of them are you and me probably looking at it.
Nice, nice.
Uh, so
Is it? I hope it's not blurry because it looks blurry on my.
I think
Mine
it'll
looks
be
blurry.
no, it's I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
If you're already on and you want to go ahead and hey Ariel, if you want to go ahead and you're on and type in the chat where you're from, we're going to ask people to do this later, but you can go ahead and get ahead and say where you're from, if you have kids, how many kids you have, and what you're wanting to learn more about.
Yeah. What you want us to? What kind of stuff you're wanting us to put out there?
For Hudson,
Buddy, buddy.
he's struggling.
Is Nathan?
Yeah, he's here.
Okay. Why is it? It
Oh,
feels like
me, we
it's
got
always
11.
okay. I feel like dads always like the Ferber method is like, I feel like I don't need, Kayla doesn't even know what it is, but it's like the cried out. Is that the cried out method? They're
Yeah.
always like, I'll be okay for a little bit.
I
And I'm
won't
like,
put everybody on here through through that.
yeah.
I was gonna say it's so weird because when we do the podcast and our kid cries, we stop, we go take care of it, we come
Yeah.
back,
Pause it.
and then I
Yeah.
just edit that part out. But
Yeah.
can't do that with a live. So
That's right. It's real. It's real life.
it is
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and get started? I think it's
yeah,
almost
I
5
think
minutes
so too.
past. Okay. So, welcome to our first live. This is not going to be perfectly polished at all. We may be reading from our notes some because we're new at this. So if we're glancing down, please forgive us. But we want to make sure that we talk about all the things and we don't leave anything out. So without further ado, before we jump in though, there's something we need to know.
Yeah, this is
For the
important.
people that are watching, how many of you knew we are identical twins? I'm pretty sure most of the people watching right now
Our friends and
No.
family, so I'd say
they're
the answer
close
is
friends and family.
yeah.
Yes. But it's always funny to us because a lot of times we meet people, especially because we don't live in the same states. I guess it's me a lot that it happens to because I move around a lot. I'll casually mention having an identical twin, and people are like, "What? Do you have an identical twin?" So yeah, and it's always fun when I go back home to your church or something, and
Yeah.
people are like, "Hey, Megan," I'm like, "No, wrong one."
Yeah.
But
And then there's the people that
anyways,
think we look like cousins. So,
yeah, I
there's
know. Yeah, so, that they don't think we look alike at all.
yeah.
uh,
Oh,
anyways,
there's also
go
one person that thought I looked like your mom. So do you remember that?
what?
Do you remember that one
When?
time we did church with you? Like one guy was like, "So is this your mom?" I was like, "Well, that's a first." Do you remember?
It's when your hair was shorter. I think
That's
that's what it was.
that's what it was.
That's what
Never
it was.
again. Let me look at short.
Okay, well, I forgot about that. Anyways, um, okay, well, even though that's like something kind of cool about us, um, I don't even know what was our segue from that. Oh, even though, okay, so even though having an identical twin is super cool, and it's an amazing thing to have a twin sister that you're really close to, we still have experienced some pretty challenging seasons of motherhood that was really hard, even with a close friend and sister. Um, and so we decided to create this community where we just wanted to have a place where moms could find encouragement, practical resources, biblical truth, and just a reminder that they don't have to walk through motherhood alone. Our heart for walking through motherhood is just to walk alongside other women through the ups and downs of motherhood, marriage, faith, homeschooling, and just strive to continue to point them back to Christ through everything that we're doing. So tonight, it's really just about getting to know each other, sharing our hearts, answering questions you guys have, and hopefully encouraging you guys, whatever season of motherhood you guys are in. So we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
Okay,
And we do want to
woohoo!
hear from you guys. Yeah. So some of you that joined earlier, I kind of mentioned this, but if you just hopped on a little bit ago, go ahead and comment or I think it says chat, put in the chat box, just put a little bit about you. If you want to put where you're from or how many kids you have, if you have kids, and then what you're wanting to learn about the podcast or just what we're trying to do with marriage. Like we talk about marriage, homeschooling, faith, and we have resources we'll kind of talk about a little bit more later. So if you have any questions or just comments, go ahead and put that in the chat and we will get that to that later during the Q&A. So we're going to ask each other so you can get to know us a little bit better. I'm laughing because I know like most of the people that are probably on here know us pretty well,
You're probably
but
gonna know most of these answers. There might be one you don't know.
there might be one you don't know. All right. And we'll see how many you knew the answer to. So who is older?
Elena. It's me.
By 1 minute.
Yep. Yep.
By 1 minute.
Just
She
hold me
is
out
older.
first.
But what's crazy is I always felt like you were the older sibling out of all three of us, which is
Really?
wild. I don't know how that
I
works.
took that 1 minute very seriously.
You did take it very seriously. You went, you grabbed onto it and you ran with it. What was it like growing up as twins? I think it was pretty cool. I think there were parts of it that annoyed us when we were younger. We shared everything. We shared a room our whole life. We shared clothes our whole life. We shared a car in high school. We even
Shared a
shared a
phone
bank
for a little bit.
account. Shared a
Yeah.
phone. But
It's a lot of
now
sharing.
sharing is caring. But now I enjoy sharing clothes with you
Yeah.
and
We've come full circle.
homeschool stuff. Yeah, we've come full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can ask this one.
Yeah.
What's your funniest twin story? We were talking about this earlier, and we don't really have lots of funny twin stories.
Yeah.
We weren't really adventurous twins. Like,
You're
like
pretty
we
good.
didn't do anything crazy. But one thing we did was at the end of first grade, which we shared a teacher, and so our teacher already knew who we were. By the end of the year, she could tell us apart. We decided at the end of the year to change seats and see if our teacher could tell us apart. And it was the only reason, it wasn't our idea, it was the other students. They peer pressured us into doing it. And
Yep.
the teacher knew right away. So
Yeah,
that's
it didn't work.
about as crazy as it got.
Yeah. Still, I mean, yeah, maybe not super funny, but we did like, we do think a lot alike though. And there were times where like we picked out the same library book, you know, at different times. We come home with it, or we have had similar
that's
dreams. Yeah, we had that
Yeah.
one dream that was exactly the same. That was still
Yeah,
still
that was weird. Weird.
Are your personalities different? Are our personalities different?
I mean, a little. We're our own people, but we're still pretty similar. We like a lot of the same things. However, there are a few like pretty big differences. When we were kids, I was more of a tomboy. Megan was more of a girly girl. I love reading. Megan's not a huge fan. However, Megan loves public speaking, and I am not a huge fan of public speaking. So even this is like a little stressful. And I love structure. And like when we're doing the podcast, I want like, I'm the one that makes the outline for us. And I'm like, here's our talking points. And we got to make sure we stay on task. And Megan's better at improvising. And she can just have a couple points and just go with it.
I feel like if I have too much to read, then it's distracting. And yeah, it's, so I literally,
I need something to fall back on.
yeah. It is kind of weird that that part is, that's very specific, but that's very different.
Yeah, very different.
What is one thing that people assume about twins that's not true? Well, we kind of hit on one. We don't like all the same things. It's not, we're not exactly the same.
Yeah.
So
that's about it.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else.
I can't either. Okay. Moving on.
Okay, so now let's start getting into motherhood and kind of the reasoning behind and like our origin story, if you will. What like what made us like want to start walking through motherhood? Truly, motherhood for us, like I feel like for everybody, when you like become a mom, I don't know a mom who, when they became a mom, everything was just exactly how they thought it was going to be. Every mom that I've ever met has always had some kind of plans thwarted, whether it's like a birth plan or after birth, if you want to breastfeed and maybe that didn't work out the way you wanted it to, or whatever. There's all sorts of things. You have these good intentions and plans, and it just feels like just from the very beginning, and it's a trend, it just seems like it just never goes as planned. There's always things that don't go to plan, which is illnesses that happen in like with your children. So Megan and I, we were both walking through motherhood together. However, we were kind of going through different seasons and also different things in our life. Like, for example, I'm a military spouse, so like I'm moving constantly, like and away from family. And so that was a big struggle for me. But Megan, she had her second kid. He ended up getting hydrocephalus not long after he was born and had brain bleeds and had to get a shunt put in. And her mother-in-law was dealing with fighting cancer and ended up passing away from cancer. So even though there are different things, we were just both we were going through hard things. We're going through them together, but they were different things. So yeah, those were really challenging things that we were going through. And even though we had each other, it just still sometimes felt lonely, which was.
And part of that is distance, and part of that's that we weren't going through the same thing. But, you know, as much as we're obviously so blessed to have, I mean, how cool is it that we have you and I have an identical twin in each other? It's so cool.
Yeah.
But there are people out there that They may have one or two or even a bunch of people in their lives, but it still feels lonely. And I think there are
Yeah.
just moments like that for both of us.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest lessons I feel like that I have learned so far, and I almost wish that I could go back and tell myself when I first became a mom and several times after that, is that God is still working in our lives, even when when it feels like He's silent. I'm tired. Just go lay back down for a little bit. I'm not tired. Okay, I'll come check on you in a little bit. I love you. Can you go lay back down for a second? My brain said I can't. Okay, just go lay down. I'll come check on you. You don't have to fall asleep. Just go lay back down, okay? I'm so.
Spray said he can't. You can go. I can finish this part if you want.
Go ahead, I'll mute myself.
You're fine. Okay, so we were talking about lessons God has taught us in motherhood. So another thing we've learned is the importance of community. Even though we had each other, there's seasons where each other was all we had. And we started realizing how important community was. Actually, shout out to Stephanie, because I know she's on here, and Kelly. They're like my two people in my life that, like, when I had Megan and I had either Stephanie or Kelly, and those are my two people. And having people is so important. They got me through some really challenging seasons. But yet we still, it's still nice to have, a community of women to kind of gather around you and support you and encourage you and uplift you and to give advice and mentor you. So
Yeah.
we're learning that that's extremely important. And we wanted to create something for people. What?
Mom said, tell Aiden Grammy loves him. Sorry, Mom, I saw that too late.
It's all delayed, so sorry if and we'll kind of go back through them in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's really quickly try to jump to why we started Walking Through Motherhood.
Yeah.
If you don't know this, we have talked about having a podcast for years and actually started the process of researching it and everything like 2 years ago.
Yeah. We're
No,
doing it.
I didn't. It was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
And then we were like, just kidding, we're not doing it. This is gonna be too hard.
Too much. But
Too much
God
time.
knew. I mean, think about how much happened in such a short time. Like you had 2 more kids, I had another kid. Like things were happening. So
yeah.
we have though been able to walk together through motherhood for the last 8 years since you had your oldest.
Yeah.
And that, like we said, that's been a huge blessing. But we do want to try to have a platform where we can encourage other moms and give them resources and just kind of have this all encompassing resource in the podcast and just all kinds of stuff. So do you want to discuss kind of the vision behind the podcast?
Yeah. So the initial vision was we just wanted to have a place where people could come. We kind of envisioned this like a website, podcast, YouTube page, whatever, that was essentially like where people could come and find get connected to resources in their communities or that are just available to them that they may not know about, to get encouragement through our episodes and the things that we're talking about in motherhood. Maybe offer some advice for moms that are maybe a little bit behind us with between
Tell them
just
what not to do. What
here's what we've learned doesn't work. Do with it as you will. And a big part of it was just to point women back to Christ, because so much in motherhood, there's lots of seasons where you're just feel run down and defeated and overwhelmed, and it's good to have other women that when you're in those seasons that can acknowledge that what you're going through is hard. They can be a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, but also most importantly, point you back to Christ in those hard times. When you're just kind of wallowing a little bit.
Yeah.
And the hard, not that it's not hard, but just kind of, you're not just staying there. You're kind of moving past it and giving it to God. So there's also some gaps we wanted to fill. We feel like, and I don't know, because being a military spouse, I've been to several different states and places and been around lots of groups of people in church or spouse like groups or whatever, play dates. And I've noticed, but even you've noticed too, that it just feels like sometimes community is lacking. So we wanted to fill in the gaps with that. There's also gaps with mentorship that we've noticed, that we want to try to bridge the gap, and bring some more mature women in, and some younger women in as well to this, and be able to kind of get them together and help the older women encourage the younger women and be able to offer advice and stuff like that. And then also connecting moms to resources that they need was a huge thing. Just things that we're realizing and we've figured out. Or you guys say
And I
something?
feel like we've said resources a lot, but to be a little bit more specific,
Yes.
one thing we're talking about is homeschool resources. Elena's working on a curriculum for young children right now.
Toddlers and
And
preschoolers.
we'll be putting things out slowly on Etsy. Printables, stuff like that for homeschooling
Yeah.
specifically, but also planners and prayer journals. Those are things that we see in the future as resources.
And also resources like trying to help women figure out like what's available to them, whether it's in their community or their state or whatever. Being able to get them like plugged in wherever they're
Yeah.
at. And then lastly, genuine friendships. Just
So hard to
Genuine
find genuine
community.
friendships sometimes.
Yeah. They're rare, but they're amazing. So okay.
So do we kind of,
I feel like
One
we're
of
getting
these-
redundant with our notes.
we are
So
getting a little redundant. Let's move on.
yeah, let's move on to part 4.
Okay.
Do you want to?
Sounds good. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
It's like it's turn to part 4.
let's do a quick fire twin mom questions.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay,
And
Like with
if
the
I,
question?
if I ask the question, you answer. Let's do you answer and I don't answer.
Okay.
And then you ask me a question. Okay.
okay, got it.
Favorite woman of the Bible.
I still don't know the answer to this one. I've been thinking about it for forever.
You
I don't-
really like Deborah.
I really do like Deborah. I'd say it's a tie between Deborah and probably Esther.
Okay.
Those are 2 of my favorite women of the Bible.
They're good.
Um,
They're good ones.
Okay. Favorite family tradition.
Okay. So right now, my favorite family tradition is, well, it's kind of 2. It's 2 new ones. So Adeline's my oldest, and I feel like through the day, the younger ones get more attention. So we started girls' night on Monday nights where her and I do whatever. We paint nails, we watch a movie, whatever. But it's just her and I for like an hour past bedtime, one night a week. And it's been amazing. And I hope that this tradition continues for forever. I just feel like it's helping grow our bond stronger and it gives me time to actually sit and listen to her. Because most of the time, let's be honest, she wants to talk at the end of the day around bedtime anyway.
Yeah.
So we get to talk. And then also we've been doing Mario Kart racing at night, the older 2 and Nathan and I, and it has been so fun. It's something fun to do together and they look forward to it and it's hilarious.
That's
And
awesome.
their conversations are so funny.
We do pizza movie night because I don't have to cook and
Pizza.
we get a movie.
Friday
a
nights.
family movie. Yeah, Friday night. It's the best. Everybody's happy. I don't have to make a clean up dinner. The best. Okay, sorry, I added that one in there. That's
No,
like
it's
amazing.
People need to know about pizza movie night. It's a good one. Okay, what's your most used mom phrase?
I don't have a most used. I have a few most used. Boys, it's usually one. Um, and then Megan and I both do this a lot. What did I say? Or what when we ask them to do something? What do you say? And they say yes, ma'am. And we say, when do you do it? And they say the first time.
I may have adopted that from hearing you say it to your boys. It's effective.
Yeah,
is
it
effective.
is. However, we have seasons where it's like it escapes their memory and it's like we're starting over again. So that's always fun. That's why we still
Yeah.
do it. That's why we
Can
still
never be
have to
perfect.
remind.
Until they're 18
Okay,
and moving out.
exactly. Okay, what is your favorite thing about doing this ministry together?
I think it gives us an excuse like we needed one, but to talk multiple times a week.
Yeah, this is
As if
important.
we
We
were
don't talk about the podcast.
it's a
The kids,
we took what
it
we
is
were already
productive.
doing and turned it into something productive.
Yes. That was one of the main, that was another big thing that we wanted to do is like, we were sharing all these resources and these, like encouraging things and scriptures with one another. And we're like, we want to do this with other people. We don't want it just to be with us or like parenting advice or
Yeah.
even marriage, like, oh, this is something I noticed like that, like was good or whatever. So yeah, just being able to do that on a larger scale and hopefully help and encourage more women besides just each other.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's get to
That was the live
to
Q&A.
the chat. So first I'm just gonna say hi mom again and Ariel. And who else is on here? Aunt Jessica and Terry and
And
Aunt
Aunt
Lee.
Lee.
I almost said Susan. I'm like, wait a minute, who's Susan?
Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Is Kelly on? Oh, Kelly.
Yeah. And who's
Oh,
Peachtree
Peachtree Willow
Willows?
Tree. Oh, Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca.
And
Hey,
Kristen. Did you say Kristen?
Kirsten. Hey,
Oh,
Kirsten.
oh no. I got out of my thing. Hold on.
Mom had a lot of commentary throughout. So if you
Yeah.
wanted to learn more about us,
Start asking
you
mom
could
questions.
start going to Rebecca Bassett 455. All right. And Leslie White Cotton.
And
Hello.
Leslie, yeah.
So, okay. So if you have any questions, I don't know if anybody's typed a question yet. Everybody did get, some people were saying how many kids they have, how many grandkids they have. Let's see. Yes, we did bring the same library books home, and I am an alto and Elena is a soprano.
Oh wait, who asked that?
Mom was just in letting
Oh,
us know.
she's letting us everybody know.
Ooh, Kelly said, who cleaned their room better? The same. We were the
Oh,
same.
same. We also rearranged our room
That's exactly what I was going to
together.
say.
We
Oh, like
moved
a million
beds,
times.
dressers. But
Poor mom.
mom would be like, "What's happening?"
Oh, Jerica and Lydia. Hello.
Hey, Jerica and Lydia. Those are our cousins.
Yep. And Rebecca is a twin mom also
Oh, cool. Yeah,
of two boys.
I think we liked cleaning better when we were kids than we do now.
Well, yeah.
Maybe we like more rearranging. Yeah, there's so much less to clean.
And the only people making the mess was us.
Yeah, exactly. Love you guys.
Thank you guys for coming on.
So if there's anybody on here that has any questions about like, or even like has something they want to like ask, like something they're wanting from like walking through motherhood, like
What are you wanting to see? Yeah.
what are you
What
wanting to
would be
see? Like
helpful?
episodes or resources or whatever. If there's anything that you're like, I wish they would do this. This would be a good time to put any of
Go
those.
ahead and throw it out there.
Yeah.
And
In the
then when
meantime,
we're done with this, we will be announcing the winner of our giveaway.
yeah.
So, and I don't have it all in, but I can tell you what it is.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay. You want to go ahead and announce the giveaway, the winner really quick?
Yeah. Do we need to do a
Okay.
drum roll? The winner is, oh, I'm still going to say it. Leslie Whitecotton. You are the winner of
Go ahead and
barbecue
tell her who's the winner.
pins and a prayer journal and a Starbucks gift card. So just private message us your address and we will go ahead and get that shipped off to you as soon as the Bible journal comes in. And then we did have, let's see here,
Good
Grace
question.
Haven Farm. What are the future plans of the episode schedule titles? So we do have a couple things coming up. Do you want to tell them the next couple episodes that we have planned?
Yes. So one of the episodes we're getting ready to do is about community. And we're actually going to have one of my good friends, Erin Vile, on. She is a military spouse also. And we're just going to talk about why community is important, how to find community, and then if you can't find it, or even if you can, how to make community happen around you. Being a military spouse, Aaron and I are both military spouses, and we've learned that sometimes you just have to create it. So hopefully it's a helpful episode for you all. And then another episode that we have like in the works right now is just an episode on overwhelm and motherhood. And I can't remember the exact title. It's something
It
about
was like, I love
I
my
love
kids.
my
Why do I feel
kids.
so stressed or something like that?
Why am I so overwhelmed? Yeah. And that one we're gonna talk about just
Hopefully, mainly
hopefully,
our experiences with it,
yeah.
but hopefully offer some. I hate even saying advice because I feel like we have no advice to offer.
Well,
But
encouragement
yeah,
and just things that we've found that be helpful for
yeah,
us and get us through especially the hard. There's some seasons that are just extremely overwhelming.
baby,
So
toddler, preschool.
yeah,
All
that's
of them are hard in different
all.
ways, but yeah,
And if anybody has any like episode like topic ideas or things that you want to hear about, please either here or you can put it on our Facebook page or Instagram or personal message us. Let us know what you guys want to hear about because it's important to us. We want to do episodes on things that are important to you guys. Talk about things that are important to you. So
we kind of have, I think it was 6 topics of conversation for the podcast that we're going to try to structure all of the episodes around either marriage, motherhood, your spiritual walk, homeschooling, military life, and there was one other one, I think.
was it
But
like the home or something? I can't remember.
Maybe.
I can't remember what it was.
But
Yeah.
we also are kind of playing around with trying to figure out what is doing well and like what people actually want to hear based off of the analytics we get on our podcasts. So the more listens we get, we're going to assume that that means that people want to hear that one more. I absolutely love the Women of the Bible series, and I would love to do another series or just Bible study related type stuff. But I do feel like we kind of maybe exhausted that one. So I think we're going to focus on motherhood for the next few episodes. Maybe throw in another one on marriage. We've already done one episode on marriage.
And then closer to the school year, we'll be doing some homeschool
A lot of
stuff too.
homeschooling, probably.
Yeah, just at least leading up to it because we'll be getting ready to homeschool. So we'll have hopefully some helpful stuff with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hi to Rachel. Sorry. I think I didn't say it, Rachel, earlier. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, no. Hi, Rachel. I thought it was just
Mom. It shows Mom as our number one person.
Who, Mom?
She's our number one fan. Yeah,
Okay,
but that's we haven't scheduled out a ton just because we are still trying to figure out what people are wanting to hear.
Yeah.
Also,
So that's please let us know.
Shameless plug. If you want to go ahead and follow us or subscribe to the YouTube channel, we put a lot of our reels from like Facebook and stuff on there, but also content from our podcast. So if you're kind of wanting to just get a quick snapshot of what we're putting out there, we'll have little clips from the podcast. So yeah. Is there anything else?
So I don't think so. Let's go ahead and talk about what's next and then we'll close it out. We're doing
Okay.
great on time. I thought
I
we
know.
would talk and like
I
go way
know.
over.
It's
We're
the
doing great. Sorry.
nervousness that makes us talk fast.
Yeah. Oh wait, Kelly has another question.
Okay.
I love you, Kelly. She's got the good questions. You want me to read it or do you want to read it?
Okay, I'll read it.
Okay.
What are your favorite discipleship tools you use with your kids? Kids' Bibles, books, strategies. Ooh, she said, I'd love to
Kelly.
hear more about that. Man, I wish I
This
had a
is one
list.
reason Kelly is one of my good friends is because we love books so much. And we have so many book recommendations for like motherhood, but also like for kids as well. So if you want to hear about those, please let us know because I am all over that. I will give you so many. So Kelly, I have so many. First of all, one of them is from you. So this isn't new to you, but maybe new to
Pilgrim's
others.
Progress.
The Pilgrim's Progress. I cry
Yeah.
every time. It is such a good book. I'm so glad she shared it with me. We're actually reading it again, Kelly. I'm looking down here at you, but we're reading it again. The boys have requested to read it again.
And there's an
It's
adult
about
and a kid version, right?
yes. It's the
Okay.
children's version. It's got illustrations. But essentially it's just about a little Christian. He's going through the journey of life essentially, and there's all these analogies. It's amazing. We can put some links to these books also in the notes.
It's the
Also,
journey of a Christian, right? But it's
it's
made into a story like an adventure, but
yes,
there's
on
a
your
lot
way
of
to heaven.
analogies
Yeah,
to things that
yeah,
the Bible talks about
yes, exactly. It's
into
so good.
experience.
And it's really good um to make sense some hard concepts for children that are kind of harder to grasp, some big concepts. Also, yeah, Children's Storybook Bible is good. We also like the
It's
Jesus
really good.
Storybook Bible and Theology has been a really good like it's theology but
Yeah.
it's for kids and it just explains it in really so many theology things in just very simple ways for kids to understand. We really like that book. There's a couple of these books. They're called Indescribable. They're like children's devotionals, and it's just kind of about how
Hold on.
like
I'm gonna go grab because I have 3 of them. Keep talking.
oh yeah. Just the one we have is talking about how everything in creation like points back to God and like how amazing and wonderful and like everything was designed intentionally for a reason with a purpose. And so that's another good one. We have so many. I'll add more um in the copies. Oh yay, Kristen knows theology. It's such a good book. Okay, Megan's got you got 3. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I
Yeah,
went to
show
get
'em.
one on Amazon. And I was like, "Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one." If there's
Okay,
more I don't know
show me.
about. I
I
just
only
knew
knew
there's
about 2. So yeah, show us.
so
That's the one I have.
Louis, is it Louis Giglio? I think it's Louis Giglio is how you say it. So there's Indescribable, and then How Great is Our God. I'm reading
Hmm.
backwards. And then, oops, The Wonder of Creation. And just to kind
Okay.
of give you a quick idea of what's in it, um, it has
They're
scripture.
not very long. Yeah.
No, they're like this. There's a
Yeah.
scripture, and then it takes something in the world that's
Yeah.
nature, that's, it could be science, it could be whatever. And it relates it to a scripture and just how God works in our world. And it's so cool. And if you are homeschooling, you can look through the table of contents and you can find something probably in
Yeah.
one of these books
We
about
we've
almost
been
anything.
we've been doing those well the first one you showed at breakfast time. I just read it at breakfast because it's short. All my kids are sitting still. Usually when they're, you know, eating food, it's the quietest and most still they are. They're not super still, but and that's when we do ours. And I felt like that's a really good time of the day to be able to do that. And then we kind of just talk a little bit what we learned about. So yeah, they're great
Yeah.
books. I've got so many more. I can't even.
Well,
trying
I
to
was
think.
gonna say one more that it popped into my mind. It's not a book, but um, I think you had sent me something, and so I've been looking into it. If you go on Spotify or Apple Music and
Oh,
just
yes.
search scripture songs for kids, there's
Mhm.
so many out there. I didn't even know this was a thing, but
Yeah. To
they've
memorize
turned
it.
scripture into a song that you can like memorize scripture
Yeah.
together, and it makes it so fun and it's easy to do in the car. So,
Yes.
hey, Carrie.
Carrie said we're doing so good. Thank you, Carrie.
Yeah, we have way too many resources. Probably
Yeah, we're gonna start trying to
put them in the
um,
podcast
yeah, and
in the
put it
show
kind of
notes.
get a collections together. And yeah. Okay. Last part before we close. What's next for Walking Through Motherhood?
I'm
Um,
really excited about
yeah.
this.
Okay. Well, we already talked about the upcoming episodes. So
Yeah. Do you want to talk about workshops and
yes.
resources?
So one thing we're wanting to do, and please let us know if this sounds like something that's interesting to you, is slugs and bugs.
They put
Cool.
scripture
I
music.
haven't
Oh,
heard of that
cool.
one.
So
Okay, we're
Slugs
not
and
gonna do that.
Bugs is a Spotify resource that also puts scripture music for kids. That's
Sweet.
awesome. Thanks,
We're
Kelly.
not doing that one. Yes, thank
Sorry.
you.
Good.
Kelly's got lots of good tips too. Maybe we should be reaching out to Kelly for some advice too.
Just
Uh,
we just need a comment. Kelly, comment your Gmail account. People can
yeah,
just ask you questions.
give us some more info.
Yeah, give us all the resources.
We're gonna have Kelly on the podcast at some time so she can help share her insight and wisdom and resources with us.
Yes.
Okay, workshops. We are wanting to start doing this would be kind of going along with some of the episodes we'll be doing. Workshops, so it would be on YouTube where we're essentially taking something like, for example, one of the first workshops we're planning on trying to do is when we do the I love my kids, but why am I so overwhelmed episode. At the end of that episode, we're gonna talk about like how things that we've learned, whether it's habits or rhythms or what else were we talking about? Just different things that we can do to like make
Different
motherhood
motherhood
less like
personalities that we've
yeah.
yeah.
So like there's like yeah, there's different people have different like priorities for their day and stuff like that, and just kind of figuring out like having a workshop where you can determine like what's the most important things to you like you're wanting to get done in the day, and then helping you to like figure out what rhythms you already have and build on those to be able to create a day that is not just productive but meaningful and life-giving, and you're not just surviving and feeling like you're starting over from scratch every single
Yeah.
day, to feel like you're living every day with purpose and intentionality, and you're feeling productive. But we will post more details about that.
I wanted
Um,
to answer a question really quick.
yes.
Something that not a question, but um somebody was talking about having a website or a bio link to all of our resources. We actually
Okay.
do have a website.
Yes.
And the goal is to make that the hub for
Yes.
all of this stuff. So right
Episodes,
now, it's
workshops, blog
yes.
posts, resources, all of it.
And I have it up and running. It's walkingthroughmotherhood.com. And I've been trying to add the links to all the podcast episodes in a library.
Yeah.
I do need a little bit of help from somebody more tech savvy than me. I did kind of hit a bump in the road when it comes to, we wanted to do some blog posts also with resources, like Elena said, workshops. And I have too many like tabs and it's not working. I need a techier person, which isn't saying much because I'm not very techy. But
But
the goal,
we might have someone that's helping us. So
yes. So the goal, and shout out to is the task edit. My friend Jamie is going to be helping us with some of our website stuff. So, but the goal is to have the a search a searchable or search bar so you can search episodes by topic,
yeah.
blog posts with resources, just resources in general, and any workshops that we have, and
We also
down
have
the
the
road, maybe a
categories
calendar. Yeah.
where it's just like motherhood, marriage, like military life, homeschooling. We're also going to have a page that you can just kind of, if you just want to kind of pick a topic, you
Yeah,
can find
that's
things as well.
actually up right now. You can do that.
Yes. The affiliate links, we are working on that. Again, we're not super tech savvy. And there's some logistical things we have to do to be able to get it to not just be like a
When
copy
you're
paste.
trying to set up bank account information and there's two people from two different states,
Yeah, it's
gets
a little
tricky.
complicated, but
Yeah.
we are working on affiliate links because we do have lots of things like we want to share resources and like different things. So yes, we are working on the affiliate links too. Do you want to talk about Etsy products?
Yeah. So we do have an Etsy store right now. We don't have a ton on there. We have some homeschool posters. I'm working on uploading
Flashcards.
some flashcards and worksheets. So it's starting. There if you
Yeah.
go look us up, there are things on there. It's just not super impressive. But we have created resources for ourselves that we want to share with others. But beyond that, in the future, we see, like we talked about, planners, homeschool curriculum for littles right now specifically. But that is the goal with Etsy, is to have lots of printables, and then
And it's going to
hopefully
grow with us too,
Yeah.
through as we go through motherhood. Like right now, there's probably more things for younger kids, but it will be older kids as we go through it for like homeschooling, or some things it's like meal planning thing, like, like outlines and checklists, or like chore lists, different things like that, or like packing lists, moving checklists. Like we have so many things that we're just kind of trying to
traveling
things we've made in the
advice
past.
with littles.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, so we're working
So
on
many
a lot
things.
of cool stuff for Etsy.
But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and search walkingthroughmotherhood.com, you can kind of browse through and see what's available, and feel free to DM us and tell us what you're hoping to see in the future on the website, what kind of resources, and we'll try to get those up there. So the
Our
Etsy shop
Etsy-
name, I think it's WTM actually.
Yeah, it is WTM. We need to post that in our social media stuff.
Oh, it's
as one of our-
WTMP, Walking Through Motherhood Podcast. So we do need to put that.
We'll add it to our social media so you can access it easier.
Yeah.
And go straight to our page.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do the last thing, Megan? Sorry, I was interrupting.
Yeah. You want me to just ask the question, or?
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to ask you?
Go ahead.
Am I asking you? Okay. So if you and I could create one thing to help moms out, what would you want it to be?
Oh.
Am I asking
Is
you
it
this
for
question?
us, or were we going to ask everybody else this question? I think we were meant
We
to
already
ask.
asked that question.
Did we already ask it? Oh yeah, we did. Okay, so
Well,
never mind.
It's after 9. It's my bedtime, so.
Okay, so I guess that's mostly what we wanted to talk about. We really just wanted everybody, to be able to know kind of what started Walking Through Motherhood, what we're doing right now, what our plans are for the future. And we just wanted to give you all an opportunity to ask questions if you had any. We're going to try to do some more lives later on. I mean, this is our first, so thank you everybody that came to our first one. I know
Thank
it wasn't
you.
perfect. It was a little rocky, but we did it, and we figured out how to do a YouTube live. Okay, like
It only took us like 10 hours.
We figured it out. It took us all day today, and actually part of yesterday to figure this out. So
Yeah.
I'm proud of us. Okay, but before we leave, in true Walking Through Motherhood fashion, I want to close us in a prayer. So, before I pray us out, I just want to say thank you everybody for joining us. We really appreciate your support, your
Thank you.
encouragement. Yeah, and we hope to just reach and encourage as many women as possible through the things that we're doing with this. So,
Yeah.
Okay, will do, Terry. Okay, Lord, just thank you so much for the opportunity for us to be able to just walk alongside these women through motherhood. To thank you for the mentors that you've put in our paths and in our lives, Lord, that have encouraged and uplifted us, and the friendships that you have put in our past to just have people to encourage us, Lord. We just pray that as we continue on, that just we are constantly pointing other women to you, Lord, and everything that we say and do, that we're encouraging, uplifting, and that we can just build a community for these women to not feel alone, and to remember that there's that you're always with them too, which is the most important thing. Please just let us bear one another's burdens, Lord, and we just want to remind everyone that two is better than one. If they fall, one will lift up as a companion. We know this, Lord, to be true, and um, just help us to be that friend, to lift up others with what we're doing, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Right. Thank you
Hey,
guys for
guys.
joining. All right. I'm
We'll
gonna,
see you on the next episode. And
yeah,
we didn't do an episode this week, but because of the live, but we will be releasing
yes,
one
we're doing
next
next
Monday.
week. And it will
So
be the community one with Aaron. So
yeah, I'm so excited about that one. Okay.
bye
Bye, everybody.
bye.